daily live stream today, which is March 24th, 2021. So we have March is the third month, the 24th day, which adds up to a 6. So 3 plus 6 adds up to a 9. The year 2021 adds 5. So 9 plus 5 adds up to a 14, and a 1 and a 4 reduces down to a 5. So fives are about the changes that we are able to make in our life. Sometimes we struggle with them, and sometimes we resist them, or sometimes there's an obstacle in front of what that change is, and sometimes we just don't see something quite clearly enough yet to make that change. All right, so the daily affirmation for today is I am the light. And so that makes perfect sense. My spirit made me put well, they didn't make me, but they channeled into I am the light with a number 5 energy. So I feel like the struggle is part of extending that light out into your world, and to perhaps even into other people's worlds. All right, so let me shuffle up this final deck. While I was trying to get on YouTube, I was shuffling up the cards. It only took me about 10 tries, but by the time the 10th try come around, I, finally come on. So, if by some strange chance, I have to go all of a sudden, I will be back. I promise you. Today I have the county coming to my house, but they didn't give me a direct time. They gave me a time frame from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it could be anywhere between them times. So my apologies if I have to hurry up and shut it down. Trust me, I will be back, and I'll just leave everything set the way it is. All right. I don't think that they're going to be here first thing in the morning. If they are, I'll be surprised. I'll be happy because then it'll be out of the way. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, while I was waiting for YouTube to respond, I was shuffling up the cards. So now they are shuffled. And we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so who is the first element today, Spirit? Who is the first element today? Fire. Fire, you are first. Okay, fire element. Sorry, I had to write down the timestamps. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, fire. Let's go ahead and get started. What is your daily affirmation for the element of fire? The daily affirmation for the element of fire. Well, before I get started, so I want to call in. I'm going to do my morning ritual before I get started. I call in all highest ascended beings of love and light, angels, spirit team, my spirit, higher self, dragons, fairies, and spirit animal guides. I call you all in to use Music Clear Channel to bring forward these messages today for the greatest and highest good of the collective. If you enter my circle and you are not here for my greatest and highest good, you are to leave. You're not welcome. As I will it, so mote it be. All right, so that's my little morning ritual. If anybody would like to do that themselves, that's how I do that and open myself up. So fire signs, what is your daily affirmation card? So we have I am respectful, loving person who cares deeply about how I treat others. People feel safe around me. So you have a guardian angel around you today, fire signs. And that guardian angel is wrapping their beautiful wings around you. And I feel like they are making you feel safe today, fire signs. So let's go ahead and keep going. Oop. 52 card pickup if I don't do it at least one time when I have my cards in my hand. I don't do it at all. The thing is when I do 52 card pickup, I always miss a couple. After I get done and I'm putting my cards away, I always find at least one card underneath where I'm sitting at. Like yesterday when I found that Lover's card underneath the feather cloth. I'm going to tell you what that card played into all of the readings. So it just shows you how spirit works. So fire signs, what's your daily numerology card? Okay. So remember what I said about in the beginning of the video, how we have an overall 5 energy. So fire signs, you have trip 5s or double 5s showing up. So what are you doing? You're mastering something. What are you mastering? A challenge or an obstacle, making a change within yourself. So the whole card is blue and the center Merkaba is teal, which is that little chakra between the throat and the heart. So it's you being respectful. It's you being respectful and caring about how you treat others and how you communicate to others. And I feel like with the double 5s coming through, this was an obstacle for you. This was a major obstacle for you to open up and make other people feel safe, much less make yourself feel safe. All right. So I feel like, with the blue energy around that Merkaba, you may want to go off on this adventure and perhaps communicate to somebody. And that could have been an obstacle as well that you were having. So you're mastering something today. What are you mastering? Caring deeply about how you treat other people, making them feel safe, maybe perhaps wanting to go on some sort of an adventure. So what a beautiful energy. And then the double 5s adds up to a 10. So you're completing something. You're completing a chapter in your life. But not only that, you're ready to go on this new adventure, perhaps with somebody else. Definitely being divinely guided here. I see with the angels. I feel like they're standing there with their hands up to their heart. So I feel like they're praying for you because they're behind you. They are trying to guide you. So the 10 actually boils down to a 1. So this is about yourself. This is about you being respectful with yourself and respectful for other people, because what you do reflects into your outer world, fire signs. So let's go ahead and move forward. So I feel like you're shedding some baggage today when it comes to expression. That's what I see. And I feel like that's the obstacle that you are having. All right, so let's see what the moon's energy looks like around you. So we are 3 days before the Libra full supermoon. So we should start feeling the moon's energy today. And especially if we're super sensitive, my nose is itchy. So I feel like that could be why you have the double 5s. Maybe you're concluding something when it comes to facing a shadow. All right, so what's the moon's energy around the element of fire? Yeah, show the world the real you. Exactly. Being able to open up and express yourself, which is pretty much what I was feeling with the full moon in Aquarius, but we're having the full moon in Libra. All right, so what are you completing? Being respectful to yourself, opening yourself up to opening yourself up to how you treat others and how you communicate others, and making people feel safe around you by expressing your feelings. Opening yourself up to be a bit vulnerable today, fire signs. So what is it that you need to surrender today? So I just wanted, before I go on to the next sign, I do have a message, but I just want to get these fire elements out here. Fire element, what do you need to surrender today, March 24th? The fear of change, right? So the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, right? Whether you're afraid of changing your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation: I have faith that all is well. I am the light, right? So look at this. So here you are on this horse, right? Following the light. Following the light to what? Opening yourself up to being vulnerable. See, this female on here and this female here looks the same. The difference is this female here is naked, which makes herself vulnerable, secure within herself, being able to open herself up, to be naked, not being afraid to show the truth of who they are. So you need to surrender this fear of change. And that makes perfect sense why you got the fives. Today's overall energy is a five. So you could be seeing trip fives, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and put this up here. I didn't even realize it was still sitting on its side. What is going on with your heart today? What is going on with your heart today, fire signs? So let go of this fear. And I feel like that is why you got some double fives, because there's a challenge when it comes to the changes that you need to make today. And remember what I said about the overall energy being a five, the changes that we make and the obstacles that the obstacles in front of the changes that we make, the struggles. All right. So the heart space for the element of fire. Yep, satin sheet. So you may show the world the real you. You may seduce some people around you through opening yourself up and being more vulnerable. Being between the sheets, the nakedness of who you are. So maybe you want to go on a new adventure with somebody. Maybe you want to crawl in between the sheets with somebody. But that's what I see. So that could be a new adventure. And this new adventure could very well be seducing to you, because now you're going to open yourself up, open up them emotions, open up communication. So let's go ahead and pull a tarot card. We got the Fairy Tarot out today. I don't know why, but they felt like they needed to come out and join the party. So fire signs. Yeah, Queen of Autumn. Generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So the Queen of Autumn is an earth sign. But I feel like this could be your energy, fire signs, wanting to practice, be more practical with respect. Respect with what? How you treat people, how you're communicating, opening yourself up to making this conversation more beautiful. Again, opening yourself up to being vulnerable within the 3D reality. I also see the Queen of Pentacles as somebody who is mature, somebody who is queen in the pentacle is, a balanced energy between the masculine and feminine energy here in the 3D world. Somebody who's grounded, somebody who, knows what they want. So that's what I see for the daily tarot card. Apologize, I gotta get a drink of coffee. So let's go ahead and pull what is a sign you're seeing today. So I feel like you're starting before you run off on a muck, you're sitting and I feel like you're making a plan. You're making a plan about what you want to do, how you can open yourself up, what you want to say. It's like your angels are definitely guiding you towards the people who will feel safe. And that Queen of Autumn could very well be the people that you're going to be feel safe around and the people that you're going to make safe. So we have the cosmic plan. So the cosmic plan this tells me how everything is connected to what? The divine plan with the angels around you. If you look how everything is connected and there's dew on that spider web. So that's about your emotional body. The dew, the moisture. So I feel like that is back to that Teal Merkaba, being able to communicate, being able to open yourself up to vulnerability, to be like, okay, I understand how everything was connected with everything that I have went through. There was a divine cosmic plan that I had to go through to to face my fears, to gain the respect for myself so that I can, make people feel safe around me, but feel safe within myself to be able to communicate how I feel. All right. So that's what I see for that. So you're understanding that there's a plan involved. Everything is part of a bigger plan. All right, so I call in the element of fire's higher self to bring the present element of fire a message. I call in the element of fire's higher self to bring in the element of fire in the present moment a message. So you got to today spruce up your nest. I like this card. Look at the little camper on there. So we are in springtime, so flowers could be popping and growing. So I see that is, growth within yourself. Spruce up your nest. That's where you live, maybe where your heart is. All right, so fire signs. It's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head, a clear head and a new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. So processing things emotionally is what I feel like what you are doing. You are processing things. You are seeing from the bigger picture how everything is connected. And then remember I said about the emotions, the dew on that cosmic plan. So, and then you have this one, unplug. Right. So this one, to me, it looks like you're at the beach. You're relaxing. You're chilling. You got your feet in the sand. You got a starfish beside you. Look at that body of water. It's smooth sailing. The sun is shining down upon you. You're spending some alone time. Recharge your soul batteries by unplugging from the digital world. Connect with yourself by disconnecting from distractions such as other people's to-do lists. Take a stroll. The best way to generate fresh and innovative ideas is to balance the virtual and natural worlds. The birds and the trees have just as much to teach you as the internet. All right, so you need to unplug and you need to clear out the clutter out of your space, your sacred space, your living space, your mental space. so that you can not only feel safe within yourself to open yourself up, but so that you can make other people feel safe as well. So that is what I am seeing. So let's go ahead and pull what's an animal spirit that is around the element of fire today. The animal spirit that is around the element of fire today. Well, that card was flipped over, and these two were flipped over in the deck for some reason. And however, I did shuffle them before I started. So we have the cow spirit coming through. Oh, you got 4 of them. The miracles are endless. So look at all the flowers around here. To me, these look like mums or daisies. We got grapes. We got a feather. So there's a feather from your angels. Look at the crown is flowering on this cow. So you got another 5 coming through. So you're definitely seeing 5s today. So you're feeling within yourself that the miracles are endless, right? So through sprucing up your sacred space, through sprucing up and unplugging and letting go and clearing out the clutter within your emotional body, within yourself, through overcoming these obstacles and making the changes, you are actually tapping into the power of miracles. All right. So now we have the wolf spirit, a 6 and a 7. So you got 5, 6, 7. Turn knowledge into wisdom, right? Everything that you have learned, and you're realizing again that it's all parts of, I don't know where it's at in here, all parts of the cosmic plan. Right? You're seeing how everything is connected, and that is causing you to move forward. And now we have the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. So you're going through a transformation. And look, now you have a 1. So there's trip 1s. 5, 6, 7 trip 1s. What you think about, you bring about. So today is an energy for you to transform, to move you forward on the next adventure. But what you have to do is you have to surrender the fear of change. And you have to understand that your thoughts create the miracles, right? Your thoughts create the miracles. So what you think about yourself reflects into your outer world is what I see, fire signs. And now we have the well spirit. So you got a 6 and a 5, a 6 and a 5, which adds up to an 11. So well spirit, trust a great mystery, right? So the well spirit's telling you to trust that you are on the right path. Trust that you are cared for always. Trust that the angels got your back, right? And that 65 adds up to an 11. So you got 11, 11, you got 5, 6, 7, you got double 5s. So you're seeing all kinds of synchronicities today. So what is a crystal that you recommend for the element of fire? Well, that was quick. That card just jumped right off the top of the deck. Let me grab it here real quick. Sunstone. And look at that. 55. Now tell me if that is not synchronistic. Hello, fire signs. Really? I love it. So you are the light. Whenever you feel like things are just too hard to move through, just close your eyes and repeat the affirmation. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Sit there. Center yourself. Unplug from everything and everybody around you. Clear out that clutter, that fear of moving forward and opening yourself up to a new adventure. So you got 5s, fire signs. I mean, you just really cannot make this stuff up. You really just can't. If this is just not synchronized. All right, so let's go back here and see what the Sunstone Spirit. Good morning, Falula Bell. Freedom, breaking through obstacles, the power to overcome limitations, and knowing you can do it. All right, fire signs, and that sunstone, sun, fire energy. Right? The sun is a gigantic fireball. It is ruled, the sun also rules the solar plexus. The solar plexus is the masculine energy. It is the fire chakra. So that makes perfect sense. So there you go, fire signs. There, those are your daily messages. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and stick these somewhere. I'm not really quite sure where. All right, let's see here. All right, so what I wanted to say before I move on to the next element is later on this evening, after 4 o'clock, probably after 5, depending on, like I said, what time the county gets here, I am going to go live and start doing the moon readings because we're only 3 days away now from the full moon in Libra. All right, so I just wanted to throw that out there. So next available sign is Earth. Earth, you are next. All right, so Earth signs, your daily affirmation for the element of Earth. I surround myself with authentic and loving people who share my journey of personal growth and awakening. So you have a spirit animal coming through. To me, it kind of looks like a hawk. So that is awesome. Your daily affirmation, you're surrounding yourself with authentic people. I feel like these authentic people are part of your soul tribe or signs. So your daily numerology card for the element of Earth. Follow your dreams. So you have an 85 there. So I see, eights are new opportunities, new doors opening. After a period of struggle, after a period of challenges, it's like you've worked hard to overcome these challenges. And now because of that, there is new doors opening because I feel like, the outside of this is teal and the inside is pink. So you're opening yourself up to be able to share your journey. And that is drawing in like-minded people. So the more authentic you are, the more you open yourself up to compassion and open yourself up to communicating your journey and how it has brought you to this point, the more people are going, it's the more you shine your light out into the world, the more people I feel are going to resonate with you. And then the key word on it is follow your dreams, right? So you could be having some dreams. You could be, maybe journaling them dreams and seeing how synchronistic that they are. But you also could be daydreaming as well. You could be in that dreamy energy. I think Neptune is in Gemini, I believe. In Gemini, we're the analyzers. So Neptune is the dreamy energy. So it makes perfect sense. All right. So the moon card for you is hold your vision. So you need to hold your vision about new opportunities. You could even, like I said, be daydreaming. You could be having visions, but you're definitely awakening. You're awakening to, to being authentic, to being who you are, to sharing your journey and your personal growth with other people. And I feel like this is part of your vision to be able to have this opportunity to do so, to be able to open yourself up and be more compassionate with other people. Why? Because Earth signs, you've already experienced it. That's what I see. So let's see. What do you need to surrender today? What do you need to surrender today, Earth signs? Non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you, just like I said. Hold that vision. Don't take the action yet. There is an opportunity coming, but let others come to you. And that's what I mean by expressing yourself, being authentic to who you are, and sharing your personal journey. That when you shine that light out there, what happens is you're going to draw people in who resonate with you, Earth signs. So focus on your own power, the power of your vision. All right. So hold on to the power of your vision and follow that. Because when you follow that light, when you extend that light and you follow your own light, there's where the opportunities open up. So we have an 8 and a 5, which is a 13, which adds up, reduces down to a 4. So 4s are about stability. Your dreams are going to bring you stability after a period of struggle, after a period of challenges. So you're definitely awakening today. You're awakening, and the overall energy for today is a 5. So you're awakening to the personal challenges that you have had and how you were able to, assist other people on their journey by shining that beautiful light of yours out into the world. And I feel like this is, again, you've been dreaming about this. This could be something that your soul has been showing you in your dreams as well. So let's go ahead and see what's going on, Earth signs, in your heart space. So we have true love. So I feel like you could have a specific someone that you feel is your true love. You maybe want to offer that rose to somebody, but Spirit is telling you to hold on. Just hold on for a second. Hold that vision. So you very well could be connected to another person through the third eye here, because look, she's looking right over at that rose. Clarissa, good morning, honey. So I feel like you could want to, I feel like you're connected to another person, and you're realizing that that person is the one for you. Hold that vision, and look at the third eye, the unicorn, facing right towards this person, right? So your tarot card is the Justice card. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end fair and objective decisions. So the Justice card represents Libra. And we are having the full moon in Libra here in a couple of days. So they want you to just hold on. Don't run off and try to, make something work yet, all right? So they're telling you you're growing on a personal level, right? You're growing on a personal level. You know this person is your one because you are connected at the third eye. You guys are connected at a soul level. Now look, 8 and an 8. So you could be seeing 8, you could be seeing 5s today. But they want you to hang on to that vision that you know that this person is part of your journey. So I feel like you could be meeting up with this person in the 5D level, right? You were waking up, whenever you're sleeping, you're meeting up with this person in a 5D level is what I feel. And you're realizing that. Virgo sun, Virgo moon, all right. So here we go with the earth signs, and here we are with the moon card for you for Clarissa. All right, so you're awakening. You're awakening that you are connected, that this person is part of your soul contract. And you're awakening to the fact that you're going to have a new opportunity because you're seeing this person through your third eye. And you're wanting to soften up your heart to be more compassionate, to be able to shine your light out into the world. And through you shining your light out into the world, what you are doing is you are drawing this person towards you, is what I see. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is the sign you're being shown today. Yep, that you're protected. You are protected as you ascend. What a beautiful message. So we're going to call in the element of earth, the element of earth's higher self, to bring in the element of earth's present self a message. I call in the element of earth's higher self to bring in the element of earth's present self a message. Okay, so this is your message. So be a natural beauty. That is awesome, Clarissa. I did read that. I could feel my body vibrating. Yeah. Your entire body is precious, right? There you go. You could say you could feel your body vibrating. How synchronistic is that, Clarissa? Your entire body is precious. So choose personal care products that reflect your consciousness and commitment to self-love. Say no to toxins and yes to healthiest ingredients possible. You deserve to look and feel great. You are worth the effort. Be a natural beauty. Right? And look, this unicorn, your natural beauty. You're opening yourself up to being vulnerable. So what a beautiful message. I feel like you said your body is vibrating. I feel like here we got another bird coming through as well. So what a beautiful message for you. All right, so what is a spirit animal that is around the element of earth today? A spirit animal around the element of earth today. Porcupine spirit, time for a beginner mind. All right, so I feel like I feel like you could have a gift opening up. Look, another 8 coming through. So you have 3 8s right now. And then, we have that 4. That 4 is stability. So I feel like time for a beginner mind. I feel like you could be... That is why I feel like your body is vibrating, Clarissa. I feel like you have a gift opening up. I really feel that very strongly. I feel like you're starting to see things from that higher perspective. You're starting, to begin to open up and realize what you're seeing, why you could be having crazy dreams, and the fact that you are personally growing on your journey and awakening to how to, the fact that you two are connected. Yeah. So what a beautiful message. So we have 3 8s coming through right off the bat is something else that I see. So 3 8s are seeing how everything is connected, but mostly, my dream's been wild too. My dad, who's been passed for, probably about 6-7 years now, was in my dreams last night. I'm not going to tell you what he did, but he was in my dreams last night. So, but I feel like with the 3 8s coming out, this is a new opportunity for you. Again, a new gift opening up. I feel like it's been there, but I feel like you were struggling with it before, but now you are more awakening to how to shine that light out there, and how it's like you're awakening on how to draw this person towards you. This person is seeing your light, Clarissa. There is no doubt about it. All right, so let's go ahead and pull. 8s, 5s, and 1s. Yep. We got the 5s. Today's energy is a 5. Overall, we got the 5 there, and you got the 3 8s. So the a crystal that you recommend for the element of earth to carry with them today. So follow that, hold your vision, hold that vision of that person that you're connected to. And because what you're doing is you're shining that light out there and you're drawing that person to you. I surround myself with authentic and loving people who share my journey and of personal growth and awakening. So what you are doing is you are awakening that other person to how you two are connected. So crystal for today, malachite. Malachite. So that's heart chakra. Malachite is actually a beautiful stone. I have a piece myself. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's buried in the bottom of my crystal cauldron. And I am not kidding. It literally is. Here, I'll show you. Oh, it's heavy. It's in my crystal cauldron. And it is full of crystals. Full. A whole bunch. Oh, my crystal cauldron. All right. So let me go ahead and see why malachite spirit's coming through for you, earth signs at 34. Clarity of thought and emotions, the right use of intellect, and integrating thoughts and intuition. So again, I feel like this is something new for you, opening up where you are learning something. And what are you learning? Your clarity of thought, how to follow your dreams, how to hold that vision, and using, and emotions too. Like I said, malachite is heart chakra energy. So I can't get any more crystals. All the spirit stores near me are closed for good. You could, well, that's what they recommend for you to carry today. But who knows, tomorrow could change. But keep that in mind. You can order off Amazon Crystal River Gems. Crystal River Gems is near me, but they have very, very reasonable crystals. I got like 20 selenite sticks for $20. And these selenite sticks, look at this, were this size. This was $1. The selenite stick off of Crystal River Gems. So if you want to write that down, it's Crystal, Crystal, River, River, Gems. They do online sales. Or, on Instagram, Irish Unique, I think it's Irish Unique Crystals or something along that. She is awesome. She also does online streams. So just because crystal places are closed within your place does not mean that you still can't have other options to find a crystal. There's so many options. Everybody does everything online nowadays. So jump on and like I mentioned, Irish Unique Crystals, there's Crystal River Gems, there's Amazon, eBay, there's many different ways to get yourself a crystal. All right, so let's go ahead and move on into the next element. Hi, Kimberly. I'm moving on into the next sign right now. We're going to see who comes out. And we have water. Water signs, you are next. And then air is last. We already went over and fire and earth. So we are doing water now. Falila Bell. I love you so much. You make my freaking day just to see your beautiful crow smile. All right, so water. All right, water signs, let's get started. What is your daily affirmation for today? Daily affirmation for the element of water. As I celebrate and support the financial success of others, I open my life to even more good. So I feel like there could be some angels around you. I feel more like that's ancestors that are around you, helping you to celebrate financial success. Um, I feel like there could be guardian angels. And like I said, I seen my dad in my dreams last night. Oh, I love you too, Clarissa. Oh. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your numerology card. I love each and every one of you guys. I really don't have a favorite person. So we have a 56 there. So relationship change. So I feel like you're changing the relationship with yourself. And by celebrating others and their financial success, you're actually shifting the relationship within yourself to open your own life up to your own financial success. And I feel like with the 56 here, you are mastering that because that adds up to an 11. So we have that 5 energy. And this is something that I have noticed so far pretty much with every reading is that your numerology card has had a 5 in it. So I feel like today the element of water is overcoming challenges within themselves to be able to open up their life to even more good, right? Yeah, you notice it too. Yeah. So the 6 is about bringing in that balance and harmony with yourself as well as with other people. There's a lot of communication I feel coming through. With that blue there, I feel like there's a lot of communication. And then with the Teal Merkaba, that's about communicating in a more loving way, again, with yourself as well as other people. Like celebrating that. I celebrate the fact that you all are having financial success, right? And I feel like and again, there's no accident that the daily affirmation is I am the light. You're shining your light out there to other people. And that is helping you to open up yourself, open up your life as well, to, to be able to shine that light, to be able to be such in a positive state. So let's go ahead and see what's the moon's energy around you today, water signs. So we got 2 cards. A new romantic cycle begins. Well, talk about the balance of the scales. Remember I said about that 6, that balance and harmony. So I feel like for some of you, there could be a relationship change with another person as well. New moon in Libra. We have the full moon in Libra, but nothing is yet set in stone because of the emotions. There's a lot of emotions involved. And I feel like it's been a little topsy-turvy on the emotional level. So once you balance out your emotions and bring that sense of harmony in, I feel like there's where that celebration will come in, but nothing is yet set in stone because I feel like, something has to change because there's an obstacle in the way is what I feel. All right, so let's go ahead. So I feel like a new romantic cycle could be within yourself, loving yourself. Loving yourself changes the relationship with yourself, opening yourself up to vulnerability with how you communicate about yourself. Because I see these emotions a bit turbulent. When things don't go your way, maybe you throw a fit. I know I do sometimes, but I feel like you're mastering that. I celebrate life, abundance, love, and light to you all. Well, thank you, Clarissa. Love and light to you too, honey. I love each and every morning when I am able to get up and do these readings for you guys. It makes my heart smile to know that I can reach out myself, can reach out to so many beautiful souls out there to express myself in such a positive way. I celebrate the financial support of others, not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually, and physically. That's what makes me smile. Yeah, my emotions have been too, but especially these past couple of days because I've had some drama. And yesterday I was telling myself, not my monkey, don't even think about it. Not my monkey, don't even think about it. So yes, these past couple of days have been pretty rough, but I've worked through it. That's probably why I had the crazy dreams I did last night. All right. Oh, beautiful. So this card flew out, surrender to passion. So take off that mask. Today's a day to take off the mask. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Basically, what I was just telling you guys ignite the passion within me to be able to bring these messages to you, right? To be able to focus on the positive with you guys, to be able to assist so many people with these messages, and to reach out and know that each one of you guys, you may all be seeing the same message, but it's all resonating on a different level, if that makes sense. All right. So here you are. A new romantic cycle begins because why? You're getting out of your head. Your head is, and that's why the 11 here, our thoughts. Our thoughts are creating these emotional roller coaster waves of emotions. And when you get out of your head, and you focus on the activities that ignite the passion within you, this brings about a relationship within yourself, a sense of balance, learning to love yourself. Well, you need to start feeling more confident. Maybe start small. When I first started reading, I started small. I would only read for my kids. And, I had another friend I was starting to open myself up to, and I would go and read for her. And it's about practice. It's all about practice. You can't, just think about it. I know when I was a child, when I was in school, my mom would make me sit down and write my spelling words 10 times each. And I got practice out of that because I needed to do better penmanship, but I also needed to learn the words. You see what I'm getting at? So practice makes perfect. My penmanship still sucks. Trust me, you can see on the chalkboard. But however, I did learn words and I'm very good at words. And sometimes I'm like, well, where did that come from? So, I feel like you just need to practice it. And like I said, start small. I started with my family, my children. And then when I met my twin flame, he's actually the one who brought me out of that shell. And he's like, you can do this. You can do this. And then once I started my YouTube channel, we were on the phone one day and it gave him a reading because he was questioning a bunch of things. And I didn't even tell him I was doing it. I just pulled out the cards and he's like, wow. He goes, you've gotten better. He goes, but you're only going to get better. He goes, just wait. And you know what? He was right. He was right. So I'm passing that message down to you, Clarissa. You practice, honey, and trust me, when they start resonating the way that these messages resonate and all come together for you guys, you're going to be surprised. So raise that confidence because you can do it. And all right, so back to our element of water reading here. Get out of your head and get into the fire in your hearts. Ignite that fire in your heart. Bring a sense of balance in to your mental and your emotional body. And open yourself up to that positivity, to the flow. So surrender to the passion of your... Yeah, see? You have that ability. All right, so let's go ahead. People, I don't really go outside. I'm more of a sheltered person. The most interaction that I have on a daily basis is with you guys. Or if I jump on Facebook or Instagram. My circle is very limited. So I do, if somebody would text me and ask me for advice, and I get that quite often, I will answer them. But for the most part, I don't know. I live a sheltered life. I'm really not around too many people. So where's oh, look at that. So in the heart space, you're learning lessons. You are learning lessons. You're going through the trials of love. So there's where that fire is going to be ignited. So you're learning lessons. You're overcoming lessons. You're learning the trials. That's why the overall energy is 5 today. Fives are about the obstacles. Back to here. Fives are about the obstacles and the challenges that we need to overcome to learn these lessons. And I feel like that's what's happening today for the element of water. You are learning the lesson of how your head and your heart need to be in sync to bring about a relationship change within yourself and with other people, right? How you communicate to other people, and the way that you express yourself. When you express yourself from a positive state, from a more passionate state, there's where that sense of balance comes in. All right, so let's keep going. Let's pull a tarot card for you for the element of water. Tarot card for the element of water. 3 of winter, right? So the lesson that you had to learn was, this lesson's going to make you stronger, okay? And that the sadness heals with time. But again, that 3 of winter is, it's that heartache, that pain. And winter is swords, about our thoughts. Our thoughts create our reality today. So nothing is yet set in stone until you heal this sadness within your heart. And that is bringing about a sense of balance today. So you need to get out of your head and feel the fire. Feel the fire in your heart space. Because, this sadness needs to heal. It was a lesson. Now it's time to let it go. It was just an obstacle that was put in your way to bring about, like, I'm telling you, there's something within that heart space, a fire being ignited within the element of water's heart space today, that is going to bring in that sense of balance. It's going to bring a relationship change within yourself and how you relate to other people. That's what I see. So let's go ahead and pull, what is a sign that you're seeing today, water signs? Yep. That somebody was actually, I feel like your spirit team was actually standing there holding the light for you. Because look, here they are. There they are, watching over you, holding the light for you through your darkness. What was your darkness? This 3 of swords that you kept reliving in the mental body. So focus on the people who ignite your passion, and celebrate that, is what they're telling you today. So let's go ahead and pull. I call in the element of water's higher self to bring in the element of water's present self a message. I call in the element of water's higher self to bring in the element of water's present self a message. Choose love. There is love all over your reading today, fire sign. Or, yeah, fire signs. Oh my goodness. Why would I say that? Where did that even come from? Woo! Water signs, right? Choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously, show your love openly, show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have had a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. So here we are. Your reading today, water signs, is all about love. This new romantic cycle through loving yourself is bringing about a relationship change within yourself where you're going to start loving yourself, loving other people, celebrating that sense of balance through obstacles, challenges. All right. So let's go ahead and see, water signs. What's an animal spirit around you today? Water signs, an animal spirit around the element of water. Oh my goodness. Falulabelle, honey, do you see this? Look at this. Are you still here, Falulabelle? Shoot me a message. We got double numbers here, 56 and 56. Make your dreams a reality. Right? Do you see this? I mean, yeah, I have Pisces in my chart. See, Pisces for me, I have Pisces in my chart in the North Node. And North Node is in either Gemini or Cancer. I think it's in Gemini this week. And I'm an ascending Gemini. So North Node is about our spiritual path. Pisces is in my North Node. That's just, wow. That's okay, Falulabelle. I'm just totally blown away. We're the second reading this morning that's had these double numbers. So 56 and 56. So the spider spirit comes through telling you, make your dreams real. You know, we have the capability to create the things that we are dreaming about as long as we get out of that pain that we keep reliving in our head about the heartache and the pain and the lessons that we've had to learn along the way that has kept us in the dark, and we step out into the light and choose love. Choose love, right? There's where you'll be able to create your dreams, the things that you want within your life. I'm so totally, like, my chin just bounced off the frame. Thank God I got carpet on my floor. I'd probably have a broken chin by now. So many times as it plops down, it comes right back up. All right, so let's keep moving. So the spider spirit comes to the element of water today about creating things. All right, so what crystal do you recommend for the element of water? Chrysocolla. I think that is peacock ore, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so number 16, another 6 coming through. So you got 666. And if you take the 1 and the 5, you got another 6. So you could be seeing trip 6s today, water signs. Chrysocolla, number 16. Speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, and right speech. Something is happening today. I have felt it. I felt it like the past couple of days. I felt this shift coming. I'm not going to curse myself, But I'm telling you, there is something big coming for us today, water signs. I'm telling you. I'm a Cancer sun and moon and ascending Gemini. Venus was in Gemini when it comes to love, but a lot of times when I'm reading for water, I also resonate with love on the water side as well. So, speaking your truth right here, the throat chakra, being able to speak your true authentic self, speaking your feelings, right? Teal color, speaking your feelings, heartfelt communication. I'm just like so blown away right now. I love it though. I love how it all always comes together. Always. All right. So, what a beautiful message today. So let's move on into the element of air. Yeah, I've been working on myself as well. I've been doing a lot of work this past couple of months. I've been doing a lot of purging. Like I had a lot of tower moments, like the last 3, 4 months of last year. And then this, at the beginning of the year, I had a major, major clearing that had a lot to do with my inner child. And then ever since I had that purge, I've been on this fast track of bringing myself back into a sense of alignment. So I feel like that's why we got that higher heart, that fire in the heart message today, because I feel like today is going to be a good day. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to curse myself. All right. So, 5. All right. Air signs. Element of air. You are next. So, air signs. I don't know why that come way over here. So, air signs. What is your daily affirmation, air signs? Well, I'm a master at setting boundaries that protect my time, energy, creativity, and emotional well-being. So there you have an angel around you. Just as I said about that inner child, look, now that inner child's coming through. So I feel like you had to, I had to do I feel like the element of air had to learn how to set boundaries, because I feel like, and the reason why they had to learn how to do that is I'm speaking for myself here, because I had to do the work on my inner child. I really did. And now I'm a master at setting boundaries that protect myself. And I have, like I said, the past couple of days, I've had some drama. And it's like, I just don't want no part of it. I don't, you know. And it's like, why do I always get drug in? And it's because I set boundaries. And, you know, whenever you set boundaries, it's not, people don't like that. People don't like when you set boundaries. So I'm a master at setting boundaries. So what's your daily numerology card, air signs? Well, how about that? Number 77. So you're mastering something. What are you mastering? Setting them boundaries. All right. Because what is happening through mastering setting them boundaries is it's a fast track ascension process. I feel like you've had obstacles and challenges when it comes to setting boundaries before. So that card is all purple, all of it. It's about your third eye. It's about your spiritual path. So I feel for air signs, this was a challenge that you needed to overcome. And I feel like it had a lot to do with that inner child healing. So you had to learn how to set them boundaries for your own energy, to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your own emotional well-being, to move forward on your fast track ascension process. That's what I see. So what's the moon's energy around you, air signs? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. All right, so the end of this cycle is approaching. It is. And it's like, what tough cycle is it? All the challenges that you've had to overcome to master your spiritual path, to master this cycle. I feel like you've really been through it, air signs. I'm telling you, I feel it. I can feel it within myself. Like I said, I'm an ascending Gemini, so it makes perfect sense why I would get that spiritual card. And I do believe the North Node is in Gemini right now. And the North Node is about your spiritual path. So you had to learn a lot of lessons through this tough cycle. And I feel, again, that inner child had a lot to do with it. So let's go ahead and see what you're surrendering today. Complete healing. How about that? Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing, right? Spirituality. So Spirit is telling you, just surrender to the complete healing. Surrender to the complete healing that's going to open you up on a spiritual level, right? So that surrender to complete healing, I feel like has a lot to do with that inner child work. So, the healing of the emotional body, putting an ending, setting them boundaries with people who don't appreciate you. And like I said, I'm going through that right now. Setting them boundaries. People don't like boundaries because when you set boundaries, that means that you cut them off from taking advantage of your energy, your time. People don't like that. Because what happens is they suck you dry. They use you for everything they can get from you. And I'm telling you, I am learning that. I've been learning that over the past 6 months. And now I set another boundary. It broke my heart to have to do it, but I did it because for my own emotional well-being. I get tired of giving, and getting shit on. And that is no lie. That's my whole life. Why? Because I was trying to make up for something that I needed to do within myself. And here I had to learn that lesson the hard way. That's why I got the double sevens there. The hard way. So through learning that lesson, now I'm opening myself up to my higher path. Yeah, see? You're learning it too, Clarissa. That's awesome. So this is what I mean about, us resonating. Whenever you express yourself, you resonate. It's like everybody's on the same path, but we're all going through something similar, and this is why I love my YouTube channel, because my path and the things that I have did resonates with you guys. We connect because we're on similar journeys. Our journeys are not exact. Yes, this is air signs. Air signs now. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We're doing air signs now. That's why I'm talking about this, because I had to learn that lesson. And it has been a tough lesson about setting boundaries. And now I am mastering that. And through mastering that, I'm on that fast track ascension on my spiritual path. And I do know that, like I said, North Node is in Gemini. I'm an ascending Gemini. So that makes perfect sense. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the heart space for the element of air, right? Phantom lover, fantasizing. So I feel like there's this essence of, look at all the stars on this card, being surrounded by the people who love, who've already crossed over, which makes perfect sense because, last night I had a dream with my dad in it. My cousin was in it. My dad was in it. My little brother was in it. And my dad's already passed, but my brother and my cousin, as far as I know, my brother's still alive, but I don't know about my cousin. I haven't talked to him for a few years. But again, stepping out of that fantasy world, I feel for some of you, this seven is about the forces of the universe, right? I feel like this is part of the stars or the forces of the universe. And stepping out of that fantasy world of trying to, when setting boundaries, how do you get people to abide by your boundaries? Just cut them off. Just basically just put it out, cut them off. I guess I can tell you what happened. Okay, so my nephew lives across the street from me, or across the yard, I should say. And his girlfriend, I love her to pieces. I love them both. Like, it breaks my heart to have to do this. But she's a taker. I have given this girl so much. Last year for her birthday, I gave her a very treasured pack of a card deck. I gave her an oracle card deck to go with it. I got her crystals, took her out for her birthday. For Christmas this year, I felt bad because she said last year I didn't even get anything for Christmas. So when I went over for Christmas this past year, I took her over and gave her a set of my created oracle cards. I took both the decks over. I said, here, look through, which deck do you want? Okay. And then I gave her a massage. I paid for her to get a massage. I got a gift certificate for her. Last year for my birthday, I couldn't even get a happy birthday from her. All I wanted was a text message. I got nothing. All I got was attitude. That's all I ever get is attitude. So just recently, I felt this shift, and I'm like, what is up? All of a sudden, every time I wanted to go over, I was denied. I wasn't allowed to go over and use the internet. I wasn't allowed to do this. I wasn't allowed to do that. And it's like, boom. I knew because and her birthday was just a couple of weeks ago. I didn't even bother to message her. Didn't go over, didn't take her anything. But because I didn't hand her anything, now there's a whole bunch. Right. Exactly my point. Ungrateful. Exactly. So I get this message yesterday from her. Somebody called the SPCA on her and used my name. And she swears that I did it, and I did not. That is not how I roll. That is not how I roll. Because I believe in karma. What you put out there, you get back. What's the sense? They wasn't doing anything to their animals. They have good animals. They're good people. Hello. So I was like, you know what? You're shut down. I gave her nothing. And now, since did not go over and cater to her for her birthday, I like got put on a shit list, so to speak. Whatever. So I basically just set that boundary. Like, look, I'm not going to put up with your shit. I didn't do it. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. Well, you used your name. Okay, well, why would I use my name and then tell you I didn't do it? How stupid is that? I mean, that's like, I'm 51 years old. I would not do that. Do you see what I mean? But because I set that boundary, somebody got mad, right? I set that boundary to protect my own energy. And that made her upset. And then the ball just escalated from there. So that's my little story. That's about the drama that I've been experiencing the past couple of days. So, and that's okay, because that's a lesson I had to learn. I did. I'm not saying she never did anything for me, because she did. We worked together for 6 months. Everything was fine. but because I was catering to her, I would give her gas money, I would buy her food, I gave her all of them. I gave her 2 sets of tarot cards, 2 sets of oracle cards, a whole bunch of crystals. I did all kinds of stuff for her. I was even going to buy her tires for her car. I ain't doing nothing for her. If that's the way you're going to treat me, I'm not going to do it. So there's where that mastering that boundary comes in. Do I love her? Oh, yeah, I'll always love her. I look at her as one of my kids, but I had to set them boundaries with my kids too because they also did the same thing to me. I don't want to cut nobody off, but I'm not going to let somebody take advantage of me either. I don't care who you are. That's just how I am. And I had to learn that. So that little story, I know somebody else out there is going to understand that. So, yeah. Anyways, so phantom lover, fantasy. So I feel like it was like for air signs, I feel like you were in a bit of a fantasy world. You love everybody, right? You love everybody. You want to cater to everybody. You want to, you want to be loved. And I feel like it goes back to that inner child. That inner child just needed to be loved. At least that was the way it worked for me. I was doing all this because my inner child wanted to be loved. And I was filling that love with trying to give to other people by expressing my love through giving, giving, giving. I really wasn't doing the healing within myself because then people would take advantage of my energy. So, and then back in January when I had that big purge, my inner child did then it eventually healed my inner child. And now I'm able to see the bigger picture, whereas before I was in that fantasy world. So I know I'm not going to be the only person who resonates with that, but that's what I'm seeing in the cards. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the North Node, again, being in Gemini. Now we got the full moon coming in Libra. So, of course, the full moon is going to illuminate them shadows. It's going to illuminate in the darkness the things that keeps you in that fantasy world. So this cycle needs to end. And you need to just surrender to opening yourself up to loving yourself, to opening yourself up to the forces of your spirituality, the universe, to protect your energy. Because when you ascend, what happens is you raise your vibration. When you raise your vibration and you shine that beautiful light out in a world so dark, you know what I'm going to say? It's about the bugs. When you flick on that light in the darkness at midnight and you see all them bugs swirling around your light, that's the way we are. When we shine our light out into the world, we draw in all them bugs. Some bugs are good, some bugs bite, right? So, and you're realizing that. You're seeing that. All right, so tarot cards, a 52 card pickup as usual. If I don't do it at least once a day, I don't do it at all, but all right, so we have the Prince of Winter. Seek out intellectual solutions to your problem. I need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. So I feel like this tough cycle is ending and it's going to bring about an unexpected change, which is going to be, that sudden ascension process. So the Prince of Winter is a Page of Swords. If you guys did not know that, the Ace of Autumn, right? A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about a new beginning within ourselves, right? So a very successful project is going to, I feel like part of your spiritual career. This is part of your ascension process into a change in your career because now you're going to learn how to set boundaries with the people with where you work at. In the Five of Winter, walk away from dishonest associations. Remember what I just said. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, being in that fantasy world. Something is not worth the effort, right? So the Five of Winter comes through telling you that, to walk away from people who take away your energy. Don't fire back. There's no use firing back because that's just, it's like this energy of, you don't always have to react to the people who are, yeah, you don't always have to react to the things that people say, right? That's protecting yourself. That's putting up them boundaries. Walking away from people who don't appreciate you, people who don't appreciate your time, your energy, and your creativity for your own emotional happiness, your own emotional well-being. And what is that going to do? Bring about a new beginning. Bring about a happy change within your reality. And there you go with starting that spiritual career. Part of your ascension process, having that new beginning. And this is going to come all of a sudden. It's going to be so sudden with that seven energy. That is that sudden ascension through breaking free of things that no longer serve you, right? So that's what I see. So I call in the element of air's higher self to bring in the element of air's present self, a message. I call in the element of air. Yeah, that's me. See, when I worked on Serenity Hill, I had the girl there, the owner was an energy vampire. She sucked me dry. And that's one of the lessons I had to learn because I was so giving to her. Good morning, Jaslyn. I was so giving to her that because I was trying to fill that void within myself and I was just so giving to her. Hold on a second, okay? Hi. Are you Melody? Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm with the Section 8 Inspection Department.
Come on in.
How are we doing today?
Good. Hold on one second. I'm live streaming. Let me shut this down. All right, guys. Hey, I gotta go. The county's here, so give me a few minutes, and I will jump right back on. All right.
Okay.